We are here in Cove Outlook Park in Mount Joy Township. So we're going out on, I guess it's a wetlands trail. Just thought it'd be cool to come out here and check this out with you guys, do a short hike. They say there's like a really cool area where you have the cattails just all around you. You got a birdie up there. Let's try to draw in there. I believe it's a robin. Yeah. Let's turn back around here. A lot of bird song. I do want to take you at some point. They have another trail where they have a bird sanctuary and a butterfly garden, I believe it is. They say that's pretty neat. So we want to go. For some reason, somebody, when they take the pictures within the park, and they're like, they have pictures of this one covered bridge, and that's not here. So I don't know why somebody put that on here. But anyways, it's nice to go for a little meander here and there. I am starting a new short series called Hiking in a Hurry. So it's just short little, and there's a vicious mammal down there. Look at that. Terrifying to behold. It's a bunny rabbit. Look at the teeth. Look at the bones. If you ever seen Monty Python, search for he already disappeared. He's running away. Little jerk. Too good for us. But they had that scene with Tim the Enchanter. He's like, there's some that know me as Tim. And then they go and have to use the holy grenade of Antioch or whatever it is, and take down this rabbit. Winds out ripping them up. He's like, look at the bones! Big pointy teeth. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to go on this trail here. This is not handicap accessible. Not quite to that stage, but I want to go through the one they say there's cattails. That's going up through the woods, so we're going to turn around here and go back. So they have a map, but it's hard to tell like how long these trails are and where the points of interest actually are. I don't think these trails are that big or that long, but I just don't know. I haven't never been on them, so they are well maintained. I just sort of went back to that other one because I wanted to see if I was missing anything. But it would have been nice to have. They have had at some point, they had physical maps. They have a holder there, but there were none. So trying to figure out where everything leads is next to impossible. Took a picture of it because, like I said, they have pictures of this covered bridge. And I think it's the Landis Mill covered bridge or something like that. And that's actually down in Annville. So I sort of thought something wasn't right, but I thought I even read, there's a robin right in front of us, that they had a covered bridge here in the park. And they don't, not that I'm seeing. So apparently this is a trail for the more adventurous hiker, which I am not. Lots of birdies. Another adventurous trail, which I am not either. I don't think this will be a long trek because might even be for bikes, I'm not sure. Or people have basically made their own trails. I don't have a whole lot in me. I was out in Mannheim yesterday. I just put up a video today. Well, it'd be, see a squirrel's nest up there. I had just Well, today's Monday, June 20th, I believe. And anyways, I'd gone with the intention of the two historical signs there. And anyway, I'm out of shape. But they had have two historical signs that I wanted to do. One on Baron von Stiegel or something like that. I gotta find out what the correct pronunciation of that is, because I don't want to be butchering the guy's name. This is sort of cool. They have a little stone wall here, retaining wall. But and they have another one. It was on a General Heitzelman, I believe. His home, he was a general in the Mexican War and also the Civil War. Anyways, I was going to do that. And then on Market Square, it's so pretty. I'm going to stop here for a sec. But anyways, I was like, oh, I'm going to take pictures of all this beautiful architecture and all that. And I did that, but I walked a lot more than I was intending. And wound up with a ton of stuff on Instagram. Plus, I got a chance to go. They had open houses. The Fassick House, the Keith House, which are 1700s era homes. So one that was more French and Indian War era, and the other one that was more the colonial Revolutionary War period, like later 1700s era. And then I went to the Mannheim train station as well, which is a phenomenal place. Mannheim Historical Society has got their stuff together. They really is impressive. So a bunch of those videos will be coming out over the couple of days, obviously, either prior to this or after. And kudos to them. I mean, they really, and the folks that did the tours and stuff like that really know their stuff and are very passionate about it. And are very humble about their knowledge, but it's knowledge that just is not readily available. So when you have that, it's very, very cool. I think I got my breath back. This is very cool with the stones aside of the trail here. I think back where we were was the wetlands. Not quite sure where we are now, but still in nature. Little moth flying there. Here, a little birdie. Oh, right there he is. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, there he just flew. I think he flew away. Apparently, he's camera shy. I don't know if you guys can see him. Sitting right up there in that one limb. Right there in the center of the camera. Cliff would know what he is. There he's gone. This is the fun of going out here, doing one of these. You get to see all kinds of birdies and creatures out in the wild. I think we're coming up on, that's the other parking lot. It was just up there. Yeah, that's the other parking lot. Let's go over here and see where this leads. I would prefer to stay out of the sun if I can. Let's see where a little creek runs through here from time to time. Right now it's very dry. Did get a little bit of rain this week, but not enough to have water flowing freely again. There's a couple more larger blackbirds. Whether they were blackbirds or not, I don't know. Another birdie flying away. Alright, cool. So this is soccer fields. We might be coming up on the butterfly gardens then. So we might actually visit, because out that way, I believe, is where the main parking lot is. So we're going to go back through here, because somewhere, if I am in the right area, butterfly garden should be right up here in the bird sanctuary. This might be the butterfly garden right up here. I believe it is. I really don't know what there's all up here to see, but probably going to take a little sit down here. I don't want to die. At least the nice thing is, this might be the bird sanctuary. Yeah, I'm assuming this is the bird sanctuary, because one bird house is, well, two of them seem to have gone down for the count. Oh yeah. Unless butterflies are living in bluebird houses now. Two of them are no longer where they're supposed to be. So who knows? But maybe we'll go down through here and we'll find the butterfly garden. We're only gonna go so far, and then we're gonna turn around. And I'm gonna go back because I gotta get this job done. It is starting to get toasty, and I want to get it done before it gets too hot. So I wonder if people are just vandalizing these bird houses and stuff like that, because there's another one over there near the fence, and it looks like somebody just busted the crap out of it. Which is, unfortunately, you can't have nice things, because ignorant people do ignorant things. Sort of like we visited Dinosaur Rock earlier today. That video will probably come out before this one, but they have an organization called South Londonderry Historical Group, I believe, and I'm not sure if it's yearly or how that works, but they go and apparently clean Dinosaur Rock up because it's a favorite grounds for graffiti vandals. And of course, graffiti vandals like to put all kinds of vulgar things up, and you know, the graffiti in general, it's harder to enjoy nature and just such a cool geologic feature. It's like boxcar rocks, they do this, not to the same degree, because Dinosaur Rock winds up being a target because it's easy access. It's only like 100 yards off, and quite honestly, it fits the persona. Vandals are usually lazy, so they don't like to have to do a whole lot and walk far. So if something is easy access, all I'm going to say is I did not see, unless over there is something. Let's go back the other trail. So it just leads out to the fields. There's something over there. I don't know what it is. But Boxcar Rocks is a little bit further of a trek, so there's not quite as much graffiti, but there's still a bunch there. Centralia, the graffiti road, is known as that for a good reason. I don't know if I'm assuming this is somebody's personal property. No, I don't. They have something that says Butterfly Garden. I didn't see it. I don't know if I'm on the right trail or not either. But anyways, so that's a little bit of a hike for us today. A lot of a hike for me. And it's fun. But it's getting warm out here, even when you have coverage over top of you. Usually that protects you a little bit. But it's sort of brutal out here right now. But anywho, it's just one of those things that you have a number of these really pretty places, and people unfortunately had to ruin them. But they just cleaned it up, so which is why we went there back again. I saw on Facebook that they had cleaned it up, and and a couple of graffiti people got out there, did a little bit of stuff, but at least the one was sort of good for a laugh, because it had a arrow pointing at the stone and said, "This is a rock?" It's like, yeah, it is. But that also sort of sums up, in sort of a satirical way, the intelligence of people that do that type of stuff. But anywho, so I want to say thanks for coming along, everybody, and we'll see you all about town.